Ah, two peas and a bong in the building. Minus bong. Bong should be with us in the chat. It's your boy DP.
And with us in spirit, the Lakers and KP. Spirit,
Oh shit.
you know.
Still
Rocking,
real
rocking that Kobe Bryant, man, you know.
okay. Still reeling from that L.
Absolutely. That's why I have the glasses on, the sunglasses on at night, so you can't see the red in my eyes from crying.
Okay. Mm, mm. Man, I guess we could wait and see if we get some of our regulars in the chat, if we get some new folks jumping on in here.
Bong, it's football season.
Uh, not quite, baby. Not
Oh,
not not quite football season yet.
man.
For some it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's off season. It's it's
Yeah.
definitely the off season.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah. Oh yeah. For some it is.
Mm, mm, mm.
Um so I know we're going to talk about this playoff talk, so we'll
Absolutely.
let see if we get some more folks before we get rolling. You say you got the OG Kobe shirt on?
Ah man, yeah, got the Kobe shirt on, man. Pulled out the Mamba, you know.
Deal World. Which game did you miss?
He missed Detroit. Deal World be on that delay.
Yeah, it could be
Oh, he missed the
Detroit
Clippers.
game. Oh, the Clippers game. Okay, we're gonna get to that.
But
Yeah, we gonna get to that. I'm pleasantly surprised. We gonna,
look,
huh?
DP got his chest poked out. He's saying it with his chest. Oh yeah, we.
No, I had to lean over and pick something up, man. You know, I had to lean over and pick something up. That's all.
He's saying it with his chest tonight.
That's all. That's all. No, listen. It ain't like they ran away with it. Okay,
They should have, and
uh,
they
and they didn't.
yeah. I guess I guess this is what we're about to go into first.
No, we can go into
Well,
the Detroit game if you want.
okay, okay,
Since that was the first one.
yeah. Well,
Uh
and I want to start by saying, man, it was an exciting night of basketball.
oh, it was like that Detroit game was
Yeah,
it was good.
it was. It was, and it's
Yeah, Bong said a win is a win. Yeah, a win is a win, but I'm gonna get to what I gotta say about that Clipper win in a minute. But a win is a win.
baby.
Yeah, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah, shaky
Ooh.
baby. Yeah. But no, the Detroit joint, dog.
So I'm disappointed in Detroit. I really am because it was I'll make sure that I'm saying this correctly. We talking about in the fourth quarter. In
Mhm.
the fourth quarter, Detroit was up by 7 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah.
2
At
minutes,
the crib.
yeah. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And then um, with well 2:23, they're up 4. And then, it's just yeah, it was just a series of bad
Down
plays.
downhill from there for them. Kay Cunningham had a chance to finish with the left, missed that.
You know
Um,
what? So, um,
and
you
I'm
know,
saying like within that last 2 minutes where you
yeah,
stopped up. Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep saying this term, addition by subtraction. Carl Anthony Towns fouled out, they were forced to put Mitchell Robinson in. And on that play where Cade Cunningham drove to the basket, Mitchell Robinson is a better rim protector than Karl Anthony Towns and forced Cade into a tougher shot, and that's why he missed it.
Yeah.
It
Got
was
to
it was it
got
was
got to put those in at
it
that
was
point in the
it was
game,
the
though.
outstretched arm of Mitchell
Yeah,
Robinson testing, as opposed to if Karl Anthony Towns was in, that would have been a layup.
man, that crossover
Oh my
by
god.
Brunson,
Oh my gosh.
that shit was
I
tough.
I thought Asar Thompson,
Thompson played well
I
defensively.
thought he stepped on the hockey rink for the Detroit Red Wings the way he was sliding.
He
I
slipped.
said,
They
"Oh,
start picking up the wood floor for the hockey game.
absolutely.
Like y'all supposed to be out. It's supposed to
Absolutely,
be over.
absolutely.
Nah,
Man,
that was tough.
yeah, yeah, he damn near slid in the home plate. He was like,
Bong said Detroit wishing they could have got one of those shaky Clippers wins tonight. Yeah, listen, we're gonna get to that shaky Clippers win because it was shaky, baby. I hear you. I know you saying a win is a win.
the
That shit was shaky, baby.
there were a couple things that I didn't understand though with JB Bickerstaff. And let me start by saying JB Bickerstaff is a heck of a coach. So
Yeah,
me saying I don't understand something, I don't want it to sound like I'm questioning him as a coach. I just didn't understand. I felt like Beasley had it going early. And, in the second half, he didn't play as much.
listen, Beasley was in when it mattered.
But, no, no, no.
No, no, no.
I'm
He was in when it mattered,
man,
and he just let the ball
listen,
roll right off of his hands, paws,
he was in
and that's all she wrote.
he was in Little Caesars Arena for the majority of the third and fourth quarter, eating
Okay,
that garlic crazy bread.
okay. So he
They
had
they put him in the game, and he didn't get a chance
the
to wipe his
drippy
feet off.
fingers,
Absolutely,
the greasy fingers. Nah, man,
absolutely,
you
real
listen,
buttery, real.
listen. Jokes aside, though, aside from having the Little Caesars breadsticks fingers, you got to catch that, dog.
Yeah,
You know what? I think he thought Cunningham was gonna take the shot, so he
and
started kind of turning away to like look at the basket, and then Cunningham passed it. But it's like you gotta be ready.
but what I've been saying is that Cunningham defers too much. He will miss a couple shots, and then he'll be like, I gotta pass it. I thought he was gonna pull up, and then he went to make the pass, and it was like, "Oh, he is open." No,
Beasley had a better shot, and he was open.
I know. I'm saying that's what I was saying. Like, "Oh, he is open."
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay. And Beasley just and unfortunately, when the ball went out, it was like still point four. Like, oh man, come on, man. He gonna leave point four on the
yeah,
clock.
yeah.
This is terrible. So that was one thing I didn't understand is Beasley. I thought that he would have rolled with Beasley a little longer in the second half.
Uh,
Um, and then
I mean, what did I have to look and see what Beasley finished with, but go ahead.
he had 18 in the first half. He finished with, I can tell you. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong doggone quarter. Excuse me. Beasley finished with
No, I see it here.
20. He finished with 20.
Yeah.
But he only played 24 minutes.
So
And
he had 18 in the first half and finished
yeah,
with 20.
yes. Like he was 5 for 10 from 3 in the first half. Or no, 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 no. He was 6 for 11 because he hit the 3 at the buzzer. Gave him 18. He was
Okay.
6 for
So
11, so he only missed
so
2
just
shots.
two more shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got to the free throw line, so he scored the 2 points, but, yeah, I thought he would've played a little bit more. Um,
What
I felt
what
like I
go
felt
ahead.
like with Tim Hardaway too much. Like, Tim wasn't getting it done. He was in a slump shooting.
Yeah, he didn't have a
Couldn't
good
score
shooting night.
games.
Ah, man, Duran played cool. He missed a couple of missed a free throw at the end, but
I felt like at that
he
point,
went 9 for 10 from the free throw line. Like that's, I mean, from your big dog, that's super
that's getting
solid.
it done. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
90%.
yeah.
But I felt like even in that position when he got to the free throw line that last time, Cade Cunningham should have rejected the ball screen as opposed to what he took the ball screen, they blitzed him,
And
and
then
he
he dove.
yeah, he passed
Yeah,
it.
Duran on a dive.
Yes, but at that point, I'm like, Cunningham isn't being aggressive,
I
and
mean, but I get what you're saying in some spurts, but every play you talk about, he made the right play.
he made the basketball play, but I'm saying in that play where he did make the basketball play, you put your big in a situation because they fouled him immediately. You put your big in a situation where he's forced to make the plays from the free throw line. And he shot well from the free throw the majority of the game, but in that situation, you only got 1 point out of it. He went 1 for 2.
No, I get you, but if he draws the defense on that and the big dives, what do you want him to do? Force the shot against the people who he's drawn to him?
Don't necessarily want him to force the shot. Sometimes you just pull it out and reset.
Yeah, but you're saying that on that particular play, I don't even know what the shot clock was. Do you know
I don't
for
I don't
sure if
I
it
don't
was
I don't
hot?
I
Right.
don't
So
remember
I'm
what
saying like we can't
yeah,
definitively
no,
say that there.
I'm just saying, but it was a series of times I watched him miss shots, and then instead of coming down being aggressive again, he's like, "Oh, let me just pass. Let me just pass.
So
I'm just
what
gonna
what
pass."
I'll say to what you're saying is I think he was settling for threes when
Yeah.
he
0 for
could have
8.
gone to the basket. He was 0 for 8.
0 for 8, yeah.
Right. 0 for 8. So I thought when you were saying he wasn't aggressive, I thought that's what you were going to be talking about. Like he was settling for the 3-point shot. Because he would drive his left, um, act like he was gonna commit. Well, dribble to his left, act like he was gonna commit to the dive, do a pull back, and he was taking a three almost from the same spot a few times from the left, almost like the left wing, left three. And he just missed. Like, and it was like, dog, if you go that way, you see it. Just take the drive. Attempt to take the drive. Go to the basket, make him foul you, knock some free throws down. Rhythm is a thing, man. You see a couple shots go in, it's like, okay, cool. Like,
But but here's the thing with him. In the fourth quarter, he had 4 points. He's 2 for 6 from the field. You gotta do better.
yeah,
In the
like I say, I'm with you. He got to be more aggressive. He got
in
to
the
be going to the basket,
yeah,
dog.
in the
Like,
fourth quarter, guess what Jalen Duren did?
what?
10 points. Jalen Duren 10 points, Asar Thompson 7 points, and
Yeah, I mean,
Cade with 4? Come on, Cade.
Bong said that last Brunson shake looked like that wildlife video where the deer was drinking water. Lion tried to pounce and the deer shook him off the screen. Hey, that was tough.
It
Look,
was.
yo, Thompson, that's a tough task for him, dog, because Brunson is shifty. And how tall is Thompson? About
6,
six,
7.
6'7". Athletic,
Yeah.
and long pause, and quick enough to kind of keep him in front of him sometimes.
and
But
trying not to foul.
yeah, but to do that, and there were a couple times where he made some great stops,
Couple plays before that.
right? But to think that that's going to happen, 9 times out of 10,
He's on
8
an
times
island.
out of 10, right?
He's
It's
on an island
and
by himself.
when Brunson get that bitch,
Yeah,
it's going up.
yeah. He was on an island. It was, oh my gosh. It was so unfortunate.
And Bong says that Cade reminds him of Brunson in his first year with the Knicks. He was still learning to be a star.
Well, the thing with Brunson when he first, I'm trying to think who they had a franchise player on the Knicks. I'm trying to think of who it
When
was.
Brunson went,
Yeah, when Brunson,
Julius Randle was still there.
that's who it was. It was Julius Randle.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
yeah.
Julius Randle. And when Julius Randle got hurt and
Then yeah,
Brunson was balling, that's when New York decided we're gonna go in this direction. We're gonna
yeah,
of Randall
right,
and we're gonna look more at Brunson. Brunson's the star.
right.
And you know his dad was hype. Like
Oh,
he was the first one pushing. Rick was
yeah,
like, I'm telling you, he's ready. He's
yeah,
ready.
yeah. I already told y'all, baby.
Yeah,
Hey, well, he been coming through for him, man.
he
But
has.
he's gonna dribble and
The
shake and
air
shuck
out
and
the
jive
ball
and move and spin and step and push because
might put a hole in
he
the
putting it
ground.
up. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is putting it up.
Yeah. Oh man, he
It's
is.
going up on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday, and Friday, and whatever day he playing, it's going up. Like he is gonna shoot that mug. Like,
Oh yeah,
but I mean, he was cooking, so
he
can't fault him
was.
for that.
And I mean, so yeah, so you look at a guy like Brunson, Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter, he had 10 points. He didn't shoot it well in the fourth quarter. He was 4 for 14, but he still delivered and
And
got
key moments. Yeah.
exactly.
What did he
Cade,
get? The clutch player of the year for the
yes.
NBA? Yeah.
So I just feel like Cade, again, when he starts missing shots, he starts deferring and he's like, I'm shooting too much. It's like, Cade, Detroit's gonna live and die with you, man. You like everyone's
Too
behind.
too many threes? Yes.
Yeah.
You're 0 for 8. Yes, too many.
And
Do
but
something else.
in the fourth quarter, he only shot one. So like it wasn't like he was chucking them up in the fourth quarter, but you got to take more than shots.
Yeah.
Oh man, like Asar Thompson can't get more fourth quarter points than you.
Yeah. I mean,
Jordan Poole
he's
more
gotta get
quarter
busy.
points than you,
Yeah,
and
he
you
gotta get
played the
busy.
whole fourth quarter. You played all 12 minutes.
Mhm.
That yeah. So that if there's any knock on Cade, that's my only gripe with Cade Cunningham at this moment.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Well, I mean, mm, I thought they were about to lose early on. It looked like they were gonna lose the game.
Oh, it
And
did.
we
Yeah.
were talking, we were like, oh,
Yeah, Detroit chucking
Detroit
it
is
up. Yeah,
Detroit
messing it
is
up.
tricking it off. And then I think I stepped away for a minute and I looked at the score. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like these niggas done went out?
It.
Yeah. And then New York just kind of went into just hit a wall.
They did.
Yeah. And it's like Detroit, y'all gotta take advantage of that. Like, they gotta close that game, man, especially at home. They
Yeah.
gotta close that game.
You let
Gotta
two
close it out.
you let two get away at home.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah. It was gonna be tough for them to go back to Madison Square Garden and win,
They didn't have
but,
anything left, man.
yeah. Yeah, 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 this was it.
They didn't have nothing left, man.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
was
no, it
done so.
was yeah, it was gonna be it. Man, but I don't think we really talked about, um, when I thought about Beasley
Yeah.
losing the ball,
Mhm.
I thought about your boy, Gary Trent Jr.
Uh,
From the Pacers game. We
Yeah,
didn't really talk about that.
we didn't
He
at all.
was cooking.
He was. He
And
was.
then he just had a couple of
2
mistakes. Yep.
blunders
He had that
back
turnover.
to back.
Yep. When he got trapped on the sideline, he had that turnover. And then he just lost the ball through his legs out of bounds.
If he catches the ball, they have to
They
foul.
foul him. They gotta foul him. They gotta foul him.
And I think he's like an 88% free throw shooter.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
Man.
catch it, you're getting fouled and going to the free throw line.
And he was getting busy.
He
He
was.
was cooking.
He was.
Yeah.
Like,
So oh man.
it's unfortunate because when you look back, most people aren't going to remember how he was cooking.
Yeah.
They're going to remember the
The
blunders at
end.
the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man, he just let the ball go right through his hands. Same
Mhm.
thing with Beasley. They're not going to remember that in the second quarter, Beasley hit 15 points in the second quarter alone.
Yeah, nah, this gonna be
Oh, but
like Beasley lost the ball at the end of the
yeah,
game, and
it's
yeah,
like,
people
what
will
the
try to
hell is
fault
Beasley
him.
doing? Why is he in the game?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
All those things.
Hey, but what else happened in that Pacers game, man? The aftermath.
The dudes, brow to brow.
Oh.
I'm brow to brow.
Oh man, I
Oh.
said the real head-to-head matchup. Man, Giannis was looking for all the smoke from everybody.
But okay, did you see all the video? All of it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so the first time I can't fault Giannis. Giannis is like collecting himself on the court in belief.
Yeah,
Like,
when his pops came all the way
yeah,
out there with the towel.
with it.
Yeah.
Look, I looked right through you.
I
I wasn't
looked
even
right.
looking at him. I was looking right through
Wait, he walked right up to the man.
him.
Like, what?
Ah!
You walk right up to the man talking about you looking right through him?
I'm just like looking right through him.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, come on, John. Come on, John
Yeah,
Halliburton. Come on, man.
yeah, that was BS.
Yeah,
Um, man, but so what happened with him, man? What's
John
going on
Halliburton.
now? Mm-hmm.
Wait, man, you got we gotta go through this situation a little bit more. There's a video where it looks like Halliburton's mom throws a little
Oh,
jab.
from the side.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
she's jabbing John or if she's jabbing at Giannis.
Yeah, I think she was telling him to stop.
Who?
Her husband.
Okay. I mean, look on that because on the when she jabbed on the video, she's staring at Giannis. So we,
Mm,
we doing no look jabs now at the at the husband.
yeah, she probably was like, "Look at this big motherfucker, boy. You better,
Okay, I'm just
you
saying.
know,
Oh,
like."
that's where Tyrese got the no look pass from. But pass.
No. You remember that in Friday? You want
Absolutely.
some of this, man? No.
No. Boy, get your ass in the car. Don't be
Oh
over
shit.
here messing with him.
That's what his wife was saying. No. Like, you better sit your ass down.
Yeah,
That
man.
shit looks so funny. Hey, Giannis is a big dude, man.
He is. Pause.
Hey, look, yeah, super pause. Where was Thanasis?
Man, well, Thanasis is still recovering, man.
Where was Thanasis? Where was he?
Hey, man, the Thanasis is in a hyper chamber somewhere, man.
Hey, man.
Get itself together.
Hey, when was his injury? About how long?
That was like a year ago, last year.
Okay, yeah. So it's he probably walking around and all of that, probably doing some running and stuff by this time.
He's in the hyper chamber, man.
Doing some running and kicking and punching.
Yeah.
He's Nino Brown, G Money. Am I my brother's keeper?
Oh,
He always on the spot. That's part of his job. That was probably in the contract.
yeah.
And Giannis personal security. Like,
Thanasis.
exactly.
Trainer.
Yeah.
Workout buddy.
Right.
Enforcer.
And I
He's an
was I
Although
was wondering where he was though. I was wondering where he was.
that
But
that's a good question. But so yeah, so that that situation ended. I'm glad that it ended amicably though. Like they both were like, okay, we're
well,
tripping.
what he said? Nah, he said he told him, "I love you, man."
Yeah, and Giannis said, "I love you too," and tapped his chest, and Giannis said that it ended,
Yeah, he said we're
yeah,
on good terms or whatever he said.
yeah.
And Giannis was pissed. I
Oh,
think Giannis was more frustrated with being on that damn Milwaukee team.
his team, yeah.
Yeah,
I gave you guys 30 and 20. I
that's
don't
really that's really what he wanted to say. But he
I
had
don't know. Yeah,
listen. He did some face of the league stuff. Held his composure in the post game and didn't throw his team under the bus and all of that kind of stuff. But that's because he knows he's done. He like,
he
man, I ain't doing this shit no more.
the way that he grabbed Benedict Mathurin by the back of his head. Do I have to grab the back of your neck? Won't you listen to me? Man,
So-
it was the Cisco, bro.
oh
Whoa.
shit. Oh man. Pulled out the Cisco.
Oh man, I was like,
Damn.
you don't grab a man by the back of his. He held his
No.
head upright like a baby, like a
And
newborn
I guess Matherin was like, what in the fuck? Like, did I
baby,
know this nigga don't have the back of my
and
motherfucking
couldn't
hand?
shake out of it.
Right. Hey, yo.
He palmed his head.
Hey, that was crazy.
Couldn't shake out of it. Like,
That
man,
was
I
crazy.
know I'm strong, but God, ah, he had,
Hey,
he had to pop lock out of it.
pop, lock, and drop it. Pop. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
But the punishment you were talking about the
Yeah, I
punishment
was asking you what happened with him.
handed. So apparently, not the Milwaukee Bucks, excuse me, the Indiana Pacers, the front office decided that John Halliburton should be suspended from watching games courtside, and they didn't put a time frame on it.
Indefinitely, but they gon' maybe I'll say through the playoffs. If they make it to Eastern Conference Finals or the championship, something like that, he probably let him.
So is he still
They
at
let
the
him
arena
go.
and just in the
Oh hell yeah!
family booth?
Oh yeah! Absolutely.
Hey,
He's a father of the star of
oh,
the team.
yeah, so
But Halliburton even was like, publicly saying that his dad was wrong and all of that shit. So he just probably telling them, "Yo, pops, just go to that, executive suite they got. They got some food ready for you. You could chill
what do you
up
think
there,
the
kick your heels
conversation
up."
was like
Uh
between
be,
father
be-
and son?
he he probably was like, "Man, what are you doing, pops? Well, what the yo?" And he was like, pops was probably like, "Man, fuck that big motherfucker. Send their ass home.
Yeah,
Go home." Wasn't he saying go home, doing that shit? Like,
absolutely, yeah.
yeah, he was, his pops was talking shit. Look, looked like he had to. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about this.
Oh,
No,
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 no, no, no, no, no, no,
no,
no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no.
no.
I ain't here to talk about nobody. But his pops was probably talking shit. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And so you think he was like, "Pops, what the hell you doing, man? Why are you doing that? Why are you running on the court?"
It, yes, but
Okay.
they was probably laughing. It
Oh,
was like
he's laughing
like
at.
pops, what you doing, man? Like you running on the court?
Okay, it was
What?
okay.
They telling me you put a towel in his face? You talking shit to him? Like what did you say?
That's
And
how we do it.
he
That's
no,
how we
he
do it in Milwaukee.
exactly. He's like, what did you say to
You know,
him?
we from Milwaukee. We
I
from the ri
I know, but what you actually say?
I'm just telling you. This is how we do it. I told him he can't hold you. I told him to go home.
I told him to take his ass home.
I told him to take his ass with the Nazis. That's what I told him. You wanna know the real?
Oh shit. I get out here and put on some sneakers and shake his ass. Shit.
That's what Tyrese was like, "Dad, pops, chill."
Yeah. Pops was getting too extra, huh?
Yeah.
Like I told him to go home. They can't hold you. Fuck them. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Pops, pops, pops.
Is that serious, pops? Pops,
My
we still
bad,
got
my
another
bad,
round,
my
pops. It was just
bad.
the first round, pops.
Oh
We got
shit.
Cleveland next, pops. You gonna act like that in Cleveland?
Hey, Bong said, don't nobody want a disgruntled star except Pat Riley, apparently. Agree or disagree? You told me that Bam was sounding a little bit
Yeah,
frustrated after
man,
their
man.
L.
Yeah, Bam wasn't looking good, man. Bam wasn't looking good. Bam wasn't playing good. In that third game, Bam didn't want to pass the ball. So in the fourth game, all Bam did was pass the ball. Like, I'm passing up shots. You know what? We're done here. Let me just pass the ball to you. Okay, you didn't want Bam. I was shooting too much. Okay, here you go. High tower, here you go. Uh,
Does he is he on the list of players who request a trade in the offseason?
I don't
Bam
know.
Adebayo?
I don't know. I don't know.
We know Giannis is heading that list. He's at the top. I think he's gonna ask to
Uh,
be traded.
I want to see what Bam Adebayo's contract is. He's got a 5-year contract, but let me see. When did his
What that
contract?
mean?
Oh, he's in. Okay.
Third year of it?
Nope. Well, yeah. As of July 7th, 2024, he was in his third year.
Okay.
He was in. He was 3 years into his 5-year deal.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's finishing up year 3, so he's still got 2 more years.
Get me out of here. He's ready to go.
But you singing the song, but you remixed it. You ain't even saying it like she said it, like Yvette said
No.
it to Baby Boy.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't
They
even
don't love me no more.
it wasn't
Get
even
me out of here.
it wasn't even there.
They don't love me no more. Get me out of here. Nah.
I can't believe it. Ah.
Yeah, this he wants out. Bam wants out.
Got her ass up out of there straight to Rodney, right?
Yep. Hey,
What's up?
um, so there were only 2 games today, right?
Yeah.
And then there's only one tomorrow. That would be the Golden State and Houston game, right?
Yeah. That
Okay.
series is over.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Actually, I don't know if you saw the title. We are live. SoFi's got the BeyHive. The Clippers survive. Lakers survive.
Oh, wait. And since
And
we
that's
talk
all stuff that's going on out here in LA, man.
absolutely. And since we're on that, Anthony Edwards and his trolling is top tier.
I
He is a
mean,
top tier troll.
okay, it's
The
specifically what
fact that
part?
he took a victory, the fact that he took a victory
Was it
lap,
really a victory lap though? It was a walk back to the hotel. You
yeah,
know
but
it's right over there by
yeah,
Staples. You know how it's
listen,
mapped out down there.
he still called it a victory lap.
Okay.
The fact that he took his victory lap and was talking shit all along the way to the hotel
I can respect it.
was epic.
Said his favorite movie is Matilda.
Yeah, was epic.
Nah, but listen, he wasn't really cooking in that game.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, he was still doing stuff to
He did enough.
affect the game, but
Yeah, he did
in a
enough.
positive way
And
for his squad,
and
but
and he really didn't have to because,
Ru-
Rudy
Rudy
Shaquille
Gobert.
O'Neal Gobert was ha
Oh,
having his way.
is Shaq gonna respect that?
I mean, Shaq respected what Rudy did.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was getting busy.
yeah, he was yeah. Rudy Shat.
He's also one of the most disrespected players in the league. It seems like nobody really likes Rudy Gobert for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Bong said he said Matilda because they tried to play him like a boy in the hood. They
Yeah.
did because he was like Morris Chestnut died in that movie.
Yeah. The good guys, who
The
said the
good,
good guys don't
yeah,
die?
exactly. Morris Chestnut died in this movie. You know,
That's a
and got that country swang to his speech. But yeah, he
absolutely.
just a natural funny nigga.
Oh, he's funny, man.
Yeah.
He's funny.
That's why we remember we were having that conversation about face of the league. Like if he wanted to like embrace that, like
I still think he's chosen. Like
uh-uh,
you can't decide you want it. You have to be chosen.
he don't want it, baby.
I understand that, but he's chosen. Like they want to make Jason Tatum the face, and he's not embraced by his peers. You need
Oh, now
on
you're using my points because I
I am.
told you guys.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. Um, but you look, and the NBA needs an American player. They need that. That's what they need.
They're turning all of this shit into a you know, you see the format
Yeah,
they trying to do with the All-Star game, the world versus the US. It was almost like that anyway this year. The way that Barkley chose his team, you know, was picking his team. He took
absolutely.
a lot of the foreign players, so um
But
whatever.
the face of the league. Yes, it was founded. Yeah. Basketball was invented in Toronto, and I understand it's technically a Canadian sport, but this is an American game.
Yeah.
We've taken it, perfected it, and with that said, you need an American player to be the face of the league. And these older guys are just phasing out. LeBron's phasing out, Curry's phasing out, Durant's phasing out.
Bomb. You're so tall. What team do you play for? Nah,
But
but I agree with you. But you know, like I was saying the last time when we were talking about this, a lot of the a lot of the players, former players and stuff are they want to push Edwards
he's
because they're huh?
he's chosen. He's the
I
chosen
mean,
one.
not just chosen, like he's a hooper and
I know.
he has the swag.
Yes,
But
that's what I'm saying. He's the chosen one. He checks all the boxes as far as basketball goes now.
yeah, as
How
far
he
as
conduct-
basketball goes.
how he conducts himself as a corporate guy, yeah, that he doesn't do well.
Okay, so then he don't check all the boxes. What you saying?
They'll groom him. They're gonna pull him aside and they're gonna be like, hey, look,
While you wait for that,
it's time.
hey, you go ahead and wait for that. I'll just remind you, we are live. SoFi's got the BeyHive. Clippers survived. Lakers survived.
Okay, Uban just said something.
Ant-Man can be the face of the league, but he's too immature for his own good. He does not check all the boxes.
I agree on the business side. He doesn't. I agree.
Okay. Well, you
I'm
know,
agreeing with you.
you got to backtrack what you said because you said he checks all the
I'm
boxes.
talking about all the other boxes besides that, and
That's a big one to not check. If you talking face of the league, like no, seriously, like you
I
got to,
agree.
you know, you got
There,
to be somebody that they could say, you know, send them in there on that interview or, you know, send them to that, you know, that press conference or that event, and you
they're
know,
they're gonna find a way to tailor it to where it's like, okay, that they'll turn him down a little bit, but
Nah,
He's
there's too many opportunities for spontaneity
at this present moment. You're right.
in the league, period.
No, no, I
Like
know. I'm saying at
motherfuckers is running up on you with the microphone,
yeah, yeah.
asking
I'm
you how
saying
you
at
felt about the
this
game.
present.
And
Yeah, he's not
yeah,
media savvy at this
it's too
present moment.
well, no,
He
he's I'm not gonna say he's not media savvy because then he wouldn't be
when when I say media savvy, I mean he doesn't have a filter.
for the business
Yeah, that's what
media savvy, that type of
right.
for what the league is looking for.
Yeah,
I mean, you keep talking yourself into this corner of he's just not the business fit for what the NBA is looking for.
and
I
in
don't
all
I don't
other
think so.
regards, he is. He's
And
charismatic.
Bong says, and the league has shown that if you aren't willing to fall in line, they can replace you. Not irreplaceable. Not like irreplaceable. Who sings that song? Beyonce, is it Beyonce?
No, I don't know.
We are
What's his
live.
what's his name
SoFi's
wrote
got the
that
BeyHive. Clippers survive. Lakers in 5.
Oh man, you know, yeah,
Oh,
Neo
my
wrote
bad.
that song, man. That
Hey,
was
who was
Neo.
singing it?
I don't know. I just know Neo wrote that song.
We know who sang the song, man.
I know Neo wrote it. I don't know who
Oh
sang it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I just told you, Beyonce.
Oh,
Do I
okay.
need do I need to remind you who our fans are?
Yeah,
Remind you,
yeah, please.
we are live. SoFi's got the BeyHive. The Clippers survive. Lakers survive. Oh shit. Fuck it.
But
Let's get to this Clipper game. You got something else to say about Anthony Edwards?
yeah, I still think he's the chosen one. I think that he's gonna get it together. He's gonna be the face. I foresee him being the face of the future. And the other
He's
thing is,
this nigga KP said, not the face of the league, the face of the future.
I mean, in the league.
You
Uh,
believe the children are the future?
but the other thing is that you know they're trying to turn this game into a upper middle class type of game to where children need training at a young age, so you got to spend bread and all that stuff, as opposed to like getting better, as opposed to this being a trench baby sport.
Um, listen, I think there's a move to do that in every sport.
And
The
yes,
one that's holding on to like some sort of trench
football,
is football.
football,
It's
because
football.
because it's a sport of aggression.
Yeah, but basketball's that way. Soccer definitely. Um,
Baseball
Baseball for sure.
ain't even got grass in the hood. It's black
No,
all the
no.
elementary schools.
Yeah. Yep. And Bong said it already happened. Yep. It's you know how I always talk, KP. I call them money sports. Like it's
Yeah,
a money sport. You got to have that bread to really you know
yeah.
be a player. You got to have that bread
Maximize
to
your
sit at the
opportunities.
table. Yeah. Yeah.
And
And the reason why football is holding on is because the upper middle class doesn't want their kids playing football. Very,
concussions.
very true. I
Yeah,
agree.
concussions. Good. Yeah, good observation.
They're like, let those barbarians play.
I
No, that's really how some
Look,
most.
hey, look who's in the building.
Yo. What's good, engineer? Um, hey, no. We just, engineer, we just been going live this week, man.
Yeah,
We're
just
gonna
after
keep the
y'all,
same, our Monday, the day that we're doing is we're gonna keep that the same, but we just going live as much as we can, just trying to get some activity. Lamar Jackson style, yeah. And we can KP better be careful. We can see everything that he's seeing through his shades.
Oh man, I ain't looking at nothing but the screen, man. Yeah,
KP pull up some titties or something on the
no,
internet.
no, man. Hey,
We
man,
like, hey, hey, hey,
you ain't got that.
gotcha.
You ain't got to worry about that, brother. Nah, 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 man. You good, man.
Do you see what I see?
Oh, hey, man, that'd be terrible.
Hey, it would.
That's terrible. Like, man, this dude
Mo-
looking at titties
Motherfucker don't know he looking at titties. Motherfucker see through his
on
glasses.
live.
Like, did you hear my question, man? What?
Uh,
hit
yeah,
you, hey, hit you with that boomerang line.
yeah, that'll do.
That's the nipple. Cause I'm drooling. Oh shit.
Absolutely.
Nah, that is funny. Oh man.
But
Um.
what I was saying though about the trench babies and stuff like that, Anthony Edwards is a trench baby. And so you're seeing how he plays hard, how he plays with physicality, how he doesn't back down from anyone,
Mhm.
um, and how he's having fun while playing the game and is competitive, all these things. So you still see the good and the value of trench babies in the sport as opposed to trying to move it and make it into a money sport.
Mhm. Mhm.
No
Well,
disrespect to Jason Tatum, but you don't want a bunch of Jason Tatums. You huh? I mean,
no,
he's
I
he's
mean,
skilled he's skilled out of this world. Skilled out of this world, but his toughness is often questioned.
mm.
And and you don't want like coaches don't want players where they're questioning their toughness. He's
No, I agree.
hell of a player. Hell of a player, hell of a talent, but that's kind of the difference in what you're getting. You get an Allen Iverson, another trench baby. You're not questioning his toughness. You're just questioning if the dude want to practice or not. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. This fool Bong said Shannon Sharp turned that shit into a Rose Sparks ED sponsorship. Get hey, it's a bunch of it's who has the it's what
Your
last
brain
time
is
we were
stuck about something.
yeah, no, but it's the last time we talked, I couldn't get is it Purple Horsepower
Cam and
that
Mace.
Cam and Mace got?
I'm about to make up a name. Like, yeah, man, get you some of that skinny D.
Right?
Get you some of that skinny D. How your heart is freezer meat.
His heart is freezer beat. Oh shit.
You gotta get you some
Oh
of that
man.
skinny D. You
Uh
all you gotta do is rub it on your arms. Like you you rub it on your arms, gets in your pores.
rub it on your arms. It just it'll be absorbed through your skin and get in your bloodstream real quick.
Absolutely.
Be as hard as a trigonometry problem.
Uh,
Or nah, that shit is funny. Bong, you stupid, man. Um, just skinny D. Hey, that reminds me of the Sunny D. The Sunny D commercials.
oh, we about to
Yeah.
talk about them.
Y'all
We
have any faith in the Rockets? These guys went and gave me 1 gram of hope. As long as it wasn't 1 gram of dope,
yeah.
then we all good, engineer. We all good. Um, do I think they have a chance tomorrow?
Well, you know what, engineer? They gave you 1 gram of hope. I'm gonna give them 1 foot of rope and watch them hang themselves tomorrow.
Um, man, I tell you what, if if come out like they did in the last game and like surprise them, that shit would be crazy.
Not
Um,
happen.
I don't think it's happening at all. Are they capable? Yes. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. You
You,
know, you need you need to be clicking on all cylinders. This can't be no bullshit ass game. One of the inconsistent valleys that Jalen Green hits. He has to be at a peak,
you,
and Sangoon got to finish around the basket.
you
You
know
know,
what's crazy is if it's a tie game and they got Amon Thompson on Steph Curry and Steph Curry shakes the shit out of Amon Thompson like Brunson did his
oh
Star
no,
Thompson.
come on, man! You trying to put that shit in the atmosphere? You cold, man?
No, I'm just saying that would be wild.
No, it would. It would.
That would be like wild. Like, oh my gosh, we just saw this on back to back nights. Damn.
They listen. The Warriors should win. The Warriors should win.
I think the Warriors will win.
We'll see.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Um, but if I had to bet engineer, I would put my money on Golden State. So sorry about that, man. Um, Kevin Garnett told us anything is possible, and then Tatum told us what?
I don't know. Kevin Garnett said anything is possible and never won again. Like,
Yeah, but what was Tatum's remix on that?
that betting advice, KP, is what betting advice?
I think what you telling them about the Warriors.
Yeah. I'd take the Warriors. I I don't even think Curry played good. Yeah, Curry didn't even play good last game.
They
Uh,
didn't collectively, man. They put the bench in, and the bench almost came back on their ass.
yeah, the Rockets ain't winning, man. The Rockets ain't winning.
No, they not.
Ain't got no chance. Like zero.
No chance.
Yeah, zero.
No chance in hell.
Yeah. Not
Nah,
happening, dog.
yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't expect them to win. But this game that went down tonight, the Clippers. Um, let's get into this, man. You got to give this part of the. Oh, what he say? Oh, he gonna get bong. He gonna get bong talking. Got a higher chance than Jerry Jones taking a skill position player in the first round. Yep. Um. So if we going into this, hold on, I got something to say. The mentality of Steph, Butler, and Green, the law firm is too strong. Steph, Butler, and Green. Steph, Butler, and Green, we got you covered.
Who was the running back that you used to call the law firm? He used to play for the Patriots. He had like
Oh, what
four
was
names,
his name?
right? Was it like,
Yeah, I can't. I don't remember, but yeah,
oh man, you
yeah,
called them the law firm.
I
Yeah.
did. I
Uh,
did.
damn, I wish I remember his name.
Bong agrees with engineer. He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. You gotta say it like
Yeah.
coming to America. He ain't lying.
Well, shit. Jerry said he taking a skill player in the first round of his golf tournament this weekend. That skill player is just gonna be a undrafted free agent who played at some school you never heard of out here in San Dimas or some shit like that. But Henry Ruggs, I don't know why.
He dropped. His running back, man. The law firm.
That's what you're looking at right now?
Yeah, who was the running back that was the law firm?
Nah, I don't remember that.
Huh?
Been some talk about Ruggs today. What's going on with Ruggs, engineer? I know they talking about releasing him or something. Because he got a long sentence, right? How long has Ruggs been in there? Got to be like a couple years now, right?
Yeah. Was it the Patriots or was it the Browns?
Back in the league next year? Damn. Okay. I mean, he would definitely have to be up for parole, like Bong is asking, but I haven't heard anything about that. I
That's
see something right now that I'm looking up. They say he's training, but ain't all everybody is training in prison.
that's crazy.
He said it's always the Raiders.
Nah, it's gonna be the Browns.
Nah, but real quick, man, because we already about an hour in. So this Clipper game, um, I know you watched,
Of course I
right?
did. Yeah.
Um, what'd you think? Well, hold on. I'm doing it a disservice. Let me give it the true introduction that it deserves. We are live. SoFi's got the BeyHive. Clippers survive. Lakers survive. What'd you think about the Clipper game?
I thought that the Clippers dominated, but
You
down the
thought they
stretch,
dominated?
I did. I thought that they dominated in the third quarter. I thought they had a dominant third quarter, but I thought down the stretch because they took the lead to 15 points, but down the stretch in the fourth quarter, they allowed Denver to go on 11-2 run. Russell Westbrook missing dunks,
And
missing
and
missing
and a
layup.
layup here and there.
That layup that Batum blocked, that was actually a goaltend because it hit the rim first. Then after it hit the rim, then he blocked it off the board.
Yeah. Hey, but listen,
Jokic missing layups, crying for fouls.
shout out to Batum because he took a trip to Germany to meet with LeBron's folks, as y'all always say. He dipped his toe in the fountain of youth, and
Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard pushed them all the way in.
had some of that deer antler
And that dude was hooping.
and only had 6 points, but
Right.
it was all the other activity.
Dude, for them to put him on Jokic,
Yes.
like who thought of that?
Yeah.
Do you think it was Lou or Van Gundy? Van Gundy's like the
Gundy.
Van Gundy's like the defensive specialist,
Yeah.
so he was probably cooking that up.
Yep.
But that move right there,
Game changer.
man, the
Game changer.
only the only thing that I think they need to do more when they do that is they gotta just attack, 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 attack.
The,
They gotta
the
run.
the other thing that they did different was the amount of shots. So in game one and in game five, Zubac and Kawhi Leonard both took 15 shots in both games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Zubac, no disrespect to Zubac, but he
Yeah,
should not
please
be
watch your mouth.
but he should not be
Please
shooting
watch your mouth.
this guy. But he should
Please
not be
watch your mouth.
as much as Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
They should Kawhi
I
Leonard should be
I
shooting the
agree
ball.
with that.
He should be shooting the ball more than him. And so in tonight's game, um, Zubac only shot the ball 6 times. He was 5 for 6, 10
Super
points.
efficient.
Yeah, but Kawhi Leonard shot the ball 22 times and was 11 for 22 with 27 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He didn't shoot the
Hey,
3 ball well, but he was aggressive.
I told you last night when you were acting like you were hesitant on that props bet with James Harden's points.
I was.
I told you,
And he went
man.
over in the first half.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was.
I said
It wasn't
that's a do or die game. I said he's about to cook.
I would but you know what? Even to that, James Harden had 21 points in the first half, right? He only ended the game with 28 points.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
like he still kind of coasted and
They listen, down the stretch, it was sloppy Joe.
oh man, it was bad basketball.
Sloppy Joe,
Yeah.
manwich, sandwich, whatever you want to call it. It was just like they'll hit these stretches and play really well.
Oh man.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying they'll hit the stretches
Oh,
and
sorry,
play
yeah, you
well.
start out with that part. Okay, you
Yeah,
start off with the
and,
really well. Yeah.
which is how they extended the lead.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they fall asleep too much,
Oh man.
and they go into like these segments of the game where they just are turning the ball over and like
Lazy pass after
I was
lazy.
about to say bad passes
A lot of it
and
is
and
James Harden.
and and bad defense. Like dudes are just going to the basket, back doors, pause. Like it's just it'd be stuff like, what are you doing? And Stan Van Gundy was even saying, like, Stan Van Gundy is speaking basketball facts when he talking the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Like
He is.
he's definitely like and some of the shit he was saying, I was
Yeah, he's
sitting there
in tune.
like, man,
Yeah, he's in tune.
oh,
He's not just a regular color commentator.
right.
Matter of fact, he's picking up where Hubie Brown left off.
Yeah.
Because Hubie was
Hubie
like,
Brown was good.
yeah, Hubie Brown
Yeah.
was like that. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but Hubie Brown would always tell you, see what you didn't see was,
Exactly. It's always what you didn't
yeah,
see,
like
right?
I did see it, Hubie. I saw it.
What you didn't see was
You didn't see the wink of the eye.
and
That
then he stepped his left foot around his right. He
yeah,
kinda tugged a little bit on his jersey and did a little spin there. Like, how the hell you see all of that?
yeah.
Like,
You announcing it, you trying to look at the to figure out the names. You looking at the list and then missed the play.
Hubie got the glasses on like you. Like, Hubie, you ain't watching the game. We see them titties through your glasses, man.
He got the glasses on like this. He ain't even looking. Hubie
Oh,
ain't even
man.
using the glasses. What are you doing, Hubie? But
Oh, man.
nah, yeah, Stan Van Gundy. I could listen to Stan Van Gundy. I can stomach him, man.
Nah,
There's
nah, yeah, yeah.
some people I struggle with, man. I'm a Laker fan. I struggle with Stu Lance. Like, God damn it,
Hey,
somebody
man.
somebody cut Stu's
Re-
mic off,
re- Rest
please.
in peace, Chick Hearns. Chick Hearns struggled with Stu Lance. Chick Hearns. Hey, didn't it seem like he got on Chick Hearns' nerves?
Ah!
Chick Hearns was always like just dead in whatever he was talking about.
Well, Chick,
I
yeah,
don't know about that, but like he's going to the basket and there's a score.
yeah, my man Chick in the latter days was getting the names wrong. It'd be Kobe Bryant and James Worthy with another Figaro. Like, God damn, Chick. What the? Oh, man. NC
The
Green
egg
solidifies the game with another rebound. The game's in the refrigerator.
it's what did it turn to the butter's cold, the jello's getting hard and the eggs are jiggling like he got it all mixed up.
The eggs are
Oh,
boiling. And
the,
Like, what?
he said the eggs are boiling. The eggs are boiling, the jello's melting.
Eggs are boiling, the bacon's frying, and the
The butter's spreading. Like, oh shit.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
y'all. For y'all that don't know, this is we talking about Chick Hearn, legend that used to be the announcer for the Los Angeles Lakers.
oh, because I know some people like, what the fuck are these niggas talking
Yeah,
about? Like,
and so look him on YouTube. He's always this game's in the refrigerator. The eggs are boiling, the butter's getting hard, and the Jello
hello, jiggling.
split.
Oh man. Anyway, on some Lakers shit, since we talking about Chick Hearns, the legendary Chick Hearns. Uh, Bong says Reddick looking at Max Kleber like, why the fuck you couldn't do that shit, but Tone did. He like, you see this? He got that nigga in a film session right now. This is supposed to be an exit interview. So I got some film I want you to take a
Oh
look
my
at.
gosh. So, what we learned about JJ Redick is he's a very stubborn coach.
Eh, is he sensitive too or just passionate? What do you call it?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
I'll say this though, and
And I'll
this
say
is not
I'll use spirit. I'll say he's spirited.
oh spirited. Is that's a mix of sensitive
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
passionate? Okay, spirited.
Absolutely.
We'll go
He's
with spirited. I'll say this about JJ Redick, and this is not an excuse, but it is a real thing.
mhm.
Outside of this being his first year as a head coach of one of the most storied franchises in the NBA, he is also personally going through some tough times because his house burned down
Oh,
in the
wow.
fires
Okay.
out here in California. So
Okay.
he lost his home. So I
Wow.
know, trying to deal with that and the pressures of coaching the Lakers and all of this stuff and the mega stars and personalities he has on there because he's got Luka and LeBron there now,
Mhm.
and before that AD was there. So it's it's not the most regular type situation, right? So I'll say that. At the same time, you know, you know what you're getting into when you, or maybe you don't know what you're getting into. You know, he
Mhm.
did cool though. He did cool. Like for his first year, like I would say he did a solid job. Pause. Look, Bong said niggas get shot every day. B.
Absolutely.
Nah, that's true. But I mean, the same way we deal with personal shit, like it affects us. I'm just saying. I'm like I say, it's no excuse, but I'm letting that be known. Like that is some stuff that he's actually dealing with.
That yeah. That
Engineer
is.
engineer
I,
said
I'm
he did pretty good for someone with no coaching experience.
no. Tyronn Lue did pretty good with no coaching experience when he took over Cleveland and won a championship.
And engineer also said JJ crashing out during the presser was quite interesting. Dude asked him, and this was the pregame joint where the dude was like, do you have a particular assistant coach that you're gonna lean on that help you? I guess it without the exact
Apparently, he
words.
started talking to his coach.
Well, no, he was asking him like to help with like the substitutions and
Yeah,
getting different players
apparently,
involved and
he's
stuff.
not talking to his coaches. That was a personal decision that he made. Nate McMillan sitting in the chair like this, like, I would have never,
So let me
would
ask
have
you.
never went 24
Let
minutes.
me ask you. Do you think Nate McMillan was telling him to take them out? You think his assistants were telling him to do something different as far as the minute distribution?
No, I think that they were riding with JJ. I think that
The whole coaching staff.
I think that they just roll
Okay.
with it. Yeah. I think it was one of them things where they all wanted to appear to be on the same page. So when JJ said it, they were like, okay, yeah, okay, we got it. We got it.
So he pulled the Thibodeau with a older roster.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna run you till your feet bleed, and then afterwards, tell you to ice them, and we practice it tomorrow for 5
I'm gonna
hours.
run you till your feet bleed. And when
Absolutely.
you can't use those, I'm gonna tell you to get on your knees and run. And when you can't use those, I'm gonna tell you to get on your elbows. And when you can't do that, roll across the damn floor.
No, we're gonna cut you, and we're gonna bring somebody else that can do. We're gonna start the process over with somebody else because you're just
Oh
not tough
man.
enough. Damn it!
Nah, but I don't know.
Look at Jalen. Jalen's body's falling apart. It's been falling apart the last 3 years. He's 46 years old in the body, and he still comes to work. Yeah.
He's like a damn Mr. Potato Head. His fucking
Yeah.
nose is where his knee is now. And
Yeah.
he's still out there shooting the damn rock.
Jalen is falling apart, man. Like,
Oh man. Um, nah, but he was that's not the first time he's done his press conferences like that. Like he just seemed like he don't really like doing press conferences, man.
yeah, he hates that part of the
Yeah,
job.
he don't like answering the
You wanna ask me the
questions.
obvious.
Yeah,
Oh, we got Captain Obvious right here that wants to
right.
ask me if I'm talking to my coaches. Do I have someone I talk to?
That's a pretty weird assumption. Nah, but he'll be better next year.
He will, and well, one thing I'll say is, and I'm gonna echo what you said. I'm not trying to cut JJ any slack, but the Lakers only did part one of the trade. It was a part two to that trade that would have given the Lakers a center, a big, to actually be more of a rim protector. And when that trade got vetoed and didn't go through, excuse me, the first half of the trade. So we didn't see what the team would look like with
Mm-hmm.
that other piece. And so in the offseason, they'll make a move. They're gonna get a rim protector, and then we'll get to see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to do more load management for LeBron because
Absolutely.
he's struggling in these playoffs.
Well, I mean, and LeBron is not going to not play, right? Like
Yeah,
it's that mindset of a hooper. Like he's gonna go out there and still try to do what he did when he was 20,
yeah,
right? Um, knowing that he does have some limitations, but I'm saying like he's gonna go out there and try to hoop. Like it's the playoffs. Like this is when it's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Um, the con the contracts are the contracts. The contracts are the contracts. Like no shit, Sherlock. Like tell us something we don't know. Like what is Bong saying? Bong says,
in
and in
true
true 2025 social media fashion, the center who failed the physical hopped on the internet and threw slight shade at the Lakers. And it was the Lakers who requested to rescind that trade, right?
yes,
He would have helped.
he would have.
He would have helped.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, they'll do better next year.
Was doing the jumping. And you told me my body was
Uh,
falling apart. Look at
you know what I don't want to hear this off season?
what's that?
Is LeBron gonna retire? He's gonna hang him up.
Ah man, come on. Yeah, he's not.
You know they're gonna start that shit though, and he's gonna be like, I gotta go, and like he do like the boxers do. I gotta talk to my team, just spend some time with my family, and we'll see what's up next for me, and we'll go from there. Like I can't commit to anything right now, but when I know, I'll know. The contracts are the contracts, baby. He's back.
Of
Don't
course,
think for 1 minute that he's
yeah,
not returning to the
of course.
Lakers.
He's
He's coming
yeah,
back.
like he's got to see how this plays out with him and Luke.
Yeah.
He can't do this for 1 year.
But listen, Luca has to play a tad bit of defense. Like he got to do something on
I
the
was
defensive side.
I was following some people today and listening and jumped in a couple conversations, and it was saying something like he was blown by 16 times in the series. Like, oh,
He out there watching the NASCAR race.
16
Mm.
blow-bys, 16. Oh, that's inexcusable. 16 times you were blown by?
But you know what though? Like that's that's probably one of those things too, where it's like your specialty is like you're a scorer. So they're like, just go out there and do you put the points on the board.
Move your damn feet,
But
Luke.
at some point, like you gotta play defense, man. I mean, just stay with the guy. Like,
Just stay in front of the guy, man, and just put a hand up. Just try to stay. If you got to back up to stay in, just do that, man.
yeah, reach out and touch
Someone.
somebody's
Oh,
hand.
oh, I thought you talked about the commercial.
Which one was that?
You try to touch someone. I can't remember what that was. Ah,
I'm like, what you talking about, nigga? I was talking about that song. Make this world a better place if you can. Nah, but he gotta play some defense, dog. Like that's gonna be a problem for them. Especially LeBron still has defensive skills, but it's more so like help side blocks and like transition defense and hustling and stuff like that. But like on ball defending,
mhm.
like you can't ask him to do what they're asking the Thompson twins to do.
No, you cannot.
You know what I mean? Like, and all these shifty guards like Brunson and all of them, like, but then can you ask Luca to do it?
No,
So
but
that automatically you got two people.
two
So
spots taken of not.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, so what are you gonna do? No, KP, you laughing, but that's a real problem that they gonna have to sit down and solve. Who do you surround them with to kind of hide
The inefficient.
really Luca's deficiencies on the defensive end?
That's why they have Bondo. Um, but Vondo don't even look at the damn rim. Uh, and then he gets to the point where he's trying to do too much. Like, man, come on, dog. That's why you have Gabe Vincent.
How long will Gabe Vincent be there? What's his contract looking like?
Uh,
Because he don't look happy, and I don't think they're necessarily high on him at this point either. And what's probably gonna happen is if he goes somewhere else, he probably gonna start cooking.
3 years, 33 million.
Right. Watch. If he gets
Wait,
included in
not on the 23rd of July.
if he gets included in one of those trades,
Oh wait, so he's in year 2. Okay,
listen, if he gets included in a trade or some kind of deal to move some pieces around, he's probably gonna cook for the next team that he goes to.
and that reach out and touch someone was the AT&T jingle in 1987.
God damn.
Yeah, man, I had that commercial in my head.
Okay. let got to let it be known, baby.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, man. The he has yeah, Luca has to slide his feet more, man. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
of course.
if Magic Johnson was pretending to play defense, dog, your ass can pretend to play defense.
Did what did Magic say about the reason why they lost? I saw something. Um,
Oh, I didn't see that.
somebody said something. Yeah, let me see.
Magic said why the Lakers lost.
Yeah, and the song I was singing that you act like you didn't know, you know who that was by, right? Since you talking about the 1987 The Diana Ross joint.
Mm.
Reach out and touch.
The reason the Lakers lost was because they played awful defense. They were too
This is what
small.
Magic is saying, right?
Yes. And
Yeah.
the Timberwolves dominated them in the paint.
Okay. And I mean, you're not disagreeing, right?
Um,
Hey, listen. That is another good observation. Look, engineer says just realized Dallas traded Brunson then Luca. They did not expect Brunson to do what he's doing though. I don't think anybody really did.
Dallas got fleeced out of Brunson. And they didn't trade Brunson. Brunson went in free agency, I believe.
And
Brunson was a free agent, but they got fleeced
he
because
was kind of cooking with them low key though.
when Luca was hurt, he
Yeah.
was.
Mm-hmm.
But he got fleeced because they allowed Brunson to go to New York with his father
Yeah.
as assistant and Thibodeau, who was basically his godfather, as the head coach. So you knew that they were going to put him in a position to succeed.
Yeah.
You know, the story of Rick Brunson and Thibodeau was Rick Brunson was fighting to make the team in New York with Shaheen Holloway. They were
Mm-hmm.
both fighting to make the team. I think Thibodeau had already been on the team. I mean, not Thibodeau. Brunson had already been on the team, and he was in year 2 or year 3 or something like that, and he was trying to stay on. And the old heads, the Charles Oakleys and all that, had embraced Shaheen Holloway and was like, "You're gonna be my rookie and all this stuff, and I'm gonna take you under my wing."
Mm-hmm.
Thibodeau was an assistant, and Thibodeau was cool with Brunson, and so Tibbs was, icing Shaheen Holloway out. And then it was like a play where Shaheen Holloway and Brunson collided, and Shaheen Holloway got hurt. And ultimately, Shaheen Holloway got waived.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brunson stayed on with New York.
Yeah, and Holloway played overseas.
Yeah, played overseas and all that stuff. But yeah,
Mhm.
but Thibodeau saved Rick Brunson's career in New York.
Yeah.
And then, now they get back together and they're coaching together in New York and got Jalen.
Yep. And Shaheen Holloway is not far. He's in Jersey,
Yeah.
coaching at Seton Hall.
Yeah.
He's the
Shout
head
out,
coach
shout out
there.
to them. One of my guys is one of the assistants. So shout out to Seton Hall, man. Shout out to Seton
Mm-hmm.
Hall. Hopefully y'all could do something this year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good a couple years ago. It was pretty competitive. Won the NIT. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And he's going into his, I think, third year.
third
I
season
think
coach.
he started in
Yeah,
2022. So yep.
absolutely.
Oh man. Well, listen, man. We've been on here bumping our gums for a minute.
Yeah.
We might as well go ahead and wrap this up.
Oh, one more thing, man. So I was talking to one of my guys offline,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the things he wanted me to say and bring up was he believes that the Cleveland Cavaliers Indiana Pacers series is going to determine the 2025 NBA champion. Listen, you heard me correctly. That the 2025 NBA championship team is going to be determined in the series played by the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers.
I will say this. The Cavs have surprised me. Well, I can't really say that yet. I did tell y'all that I have to see what they do in the second round. So
Yes,
if
engineer.
if they if the Cavs win this series though, they have a shot at challenging Boston. Boston does not look healthy.
They're not. I
And
have
and it's happening to them at the wrong time.
I have
Just
traveled the
saying.
world. I have traveled the road of Damascus. Um, and in talking about Cleveland, my belief in them being a champion has been resurrected. I think that they have a shot.
They have a shot, dog. I was wrong, but the test will be this series.
Okay,
I need to see I
wait.
need to see what they do against the Pacers.
So are you saying that this series is going to determine it as well, or what?
No, because I can't really say there you still got OKC in the West.
Okay.
You know, I'm talking strictly about the East right now. I'm not even matching them up against any teams in the West. I don't know if they can, how they match up against OKC. Um, I mean, shit, who is coming? The West is the West is trickier. People were just saying OKC, but I don't think it's just that that
Cut.
easy. Yeah.
I'm going with them as the favorites.
I would say the favorites, but just like they're just blowing everybody else out of the water, it can get tricky. It can get tricky, baby. But and I'm strictly on the East or in the East.
Yeah.
I think that the Cavs are emerging as a real a real problem.
Real contender.
Yeah.
Yeah, real contender.
Because
And
remember, I was like, and I had to correct myself because the way they played, I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about? I said, would y'all be surprised if the Cavs lose? If they were the number one seed and they just ended up, oh, the Cavs lost in the not the first round, but because we all said they'll get past the first, but if they were to end up losing in this next series, you would just been like, yeah, the Cavs lost. They were the number one seed during the regular season, but it is what it is.
I so engineer and Bong have been going back and forth in the comments. Um I was I was on the with the same thought process as you in terms of not being sold on Cleveland initially. And I would even say that when I watched the first game against Miami, I was like, man, I think Miami may win a game or two. And then a couple things happened. Um, Cleveland's bench was playing well. Ty Jerome played well. But then after that, in game three, the Darius Garland didn't play, and they blew Miami out by like 40 without Darius
Mhm.
Garland. And
Yeah.
then they doubled back and played them again in Miami without Darius Garland, and then they won by 55. Like, damn. To the point to where if I'm Darius Garland, I'm I'm wondering if I'm expendable at this point. Like, y'all looking
I
better without me.
I don't think he's I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But I mean it's cool to know that they
I
can rock, if he's down that they can keep it moving.
This year I felt like him and Donovan didn't work together though. I wasn't sold on those two together. They've managed to play well this year together, but when they were playing against Orlando, I was like, I don't think I like this combination. Those were my thoughts last year.
Mm, Garland got game though.
I just
And I
don't like them together because they're both small. They're not big. They're both undersized guards.
I mean I hear you, but
And it looks a little bit more appealing because you play with the two bigs. That's why you play with the two bigs because you have the two smaller guards. So you play with Jared Allen, you play with Evan Mobley to kind of offset the smaller perimeter guys.
Hmm. What's his name is there too, right? Came from New Jersey.
Nah, he's gone. Talking about Levert.
Where is it? Where's Levert? Is he in that?
Levert got traded for DeAndre Hunter.
That's right. It's Hunter. It's
Yeah,
Hunter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Hunter
like
is
Hunter gives him
because
another.
Hunter is there with Jerome
Yes,
Washington. Both of
but
them out of
like
Virginia.
yeah, but Hunter gives him another dimension at 6'7".
Yeah.
The other dude, D Wade.
Yeah, the real D Wade.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Like
Oh, you didn't know? Dum 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 dum. Do you remember that shit? Come
uh
on, man. You don't remember the wrestling shit?
uh
Oh,
uh
you didn't know? Dum, dum,
uh
dum, dum. Well, your ass better call somebody. Degeneration. This nigga.
nah, man. Nah, I don't know that, man. Was
Oh,
that wrestling?
that was wrestling, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, see, I stopped watching wrestling at about let's see, about 94. Yeah, 94. I kind of stopped, man. I slowed down.
We got 2 words for ya.
Suck it.
Suck it. You don't remember that shit? No, I
Huh?
only know because my little brother was like super into it. When The Rock
Nah,
was calling people damn jabronis.
nah, man. Yeah, I stopped watching it. And then engineer said, I think the Rockets got a real chance of making it to Cancun. Man, they ain't going to Cancun, man. Jalen Green gonna go to his old woman's house, his 40-year-old woman's house. The
And have
40-year-old
a
version.
backyard barbecue.
Yeah, he gonna go on over there. She be cooking online, man. I done seen some stuff. So he gonna go over there, get him a nice meal,
Okay.
and may have another baby.
Ain't
uh,
put half on the baby.
it's gonna be more than half, man, when she finally decide to tax him. It's gonna be, it's gonna be more than that, brother. Uh,
Oh man.
but yeah.
Said brother can't even let my team ride into the sunset in peace.
Nah, they're not going to Cancun, man. They're not going to Cancun. Um, yeah, Dylan Brooks is gonna go back to Canada, man. He's Canadian, so he's going back to Canada. Um, who else? Sangoon. Um, Sangoon has peculiar looking posture. Oh, I'll just
What
say,
that mean, man?
I'm saying how he be looking at the smile in the face, and I I don't see him kicking it in Cancun. Okay, I see Sangoon may end up at the Blue Oyster. I think I think I think
Oh shit.
I think he's a Blue Oyster
Oh man. This
kind.
dude right here. Hey Bong, can you put that disclaimer up on the on the screen
Hey man,
so I
what?
can look, Bong, when you in the chat, I need you to just automatically type your disclaimers so I can just bring those motherfuckers up when need be.
Listen, man,
Cause
he's a Blue Oyster kind of guy, man. It's okay, man, if that's your thing, but I don't
not the
think
red rooster,
huh?
not the red rooster,
Nah,
the,
the Blue
the
Oyster,
blue oyster. Okay.
Police Academy, the Blue Oyster.
I know what you talking about.
Ah. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Look, see,
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
he said you realize he's Muslim, right?
Oh, what's that mean? Well, I mean, listen, man. That don't mean you exempt from a certain thing. I mean, you could have said he was a monk. Hey,
Bong, you got the disclaimer right here. Oh man.
how? I
Bong
mean,
did, Bong did say we need y'all to like, share, and subscribe.
absolutely.
So let's do that before we have KP talking us out of the you know. Man, look, he's like, we need that disclaimer pronto.
No, because I'm just saying because if you saying someone's spirituality, we say, man, you do realize he's a Christian, right? Like, I mean, what does that really mean?
Um, we are live. SoFi has the BeyHive. Clippers survived. Lakers in 5. On
Absolutely.
that note, we are out of here. And before we go, please make sure you read. The thoughts and views of KP are his alone and do not represent the thoughts and views of two peas and a bong. All right, y'all. Two peas and a bong. DP,
KP
bong in the chat.
and these balloons.
Hey, do the double joints for the confetti. Oh, it's not giving you the confetti, man.
Oh man. Oh man.
You got to figure out how to get the confetti popping. Anyway, all
Yeah.
right, y'all. We out of here.
Peace.
All right.